Real Madrid just finished the second game of the season. And what do you expect from them after watching both of the games? For me, I think I expect them to at least win the league. I think that's a bare minimum. Maybe tossing another trophy in there. But I think the Champions League is going to be unattainable. But why do I say that? Honestly, the team overall looks better than it did last season. I think that is a given. However, the lack of a striker is really visible in this team. You can tell this team is screaming for a striker. Sure, Bellingham has 3 goals, Vinny has one, and Rodrigo has one, but I don't think that's a realistic output for at least Bellingham. Like, look, I expect Vinny to score at least 20 goals and give 20 assists. I expect Rodrigo to score at least 15 goals and give 10 assists. I think for them, that's attainable and that should be expected at the minimum. However, Bellingham at the end of the day is playing at a position he's never really played before. He's always been a center mid, but right now he's playing as a center forward, kind of a false nine type of thing. But I don't think we should expect him to score the goals that Benzema did because it's not fair to him. He's been by far Real Madrid's biggest goal threat and best player since he got signed. I think on paper he's more of a cam, but the way he plays is kind of a center forward. He's playing kind of that Benzema role, but not really. I don't know if that makes sense. Because at the end of the day, Rodrigo and Vinny are two strikers. And that's where our issues begin, our two strikers. Like, Bellingham isn't a center forward, but he's doing his job there, and he's been our best player by far. I just don't think we should expect him to put up Benzema numbers because he's not Benzema. He's not a striker. But our two strikers right now are Vinny and Rodrigo. And at the end of the day, they're touchline wingers. They're at their best when they can freely run down the wing and then cut in. However, I will say Rodrigo is adapting better than Vinny because I think his skill set just suits that position better. I mean, that's why he's played center forward when Benzema wasn't there for the club. So I think Rodrigo's adapting well. However, the biggest issue is Vinny. Vinny's our most important player. There's a reason the club gave him the number 7 shirt. However, his skill set completely does not work for being a striker. Like, at all. You can see how bad he's struggling. Because Vinny needs space to really show off what he can do. You can see when he's playing, he's just dribbling around in circles because he has nowhere to go. I just think we're wasting Vinny's true ability. Like, he is not a striker. He works his best while running down the wing. As much as I love Vinny, I think it's fair to say that he's not an elite finisher. He's proven that time and time again. But what he can do is he will get you in front of the goal. No matter what happens, no matter what he does, at the end of the day, he will get you in front of the goal. Whether he scores or whether he sets up someone else, he will get you in front of the goal. And that's why this team needs a striker. I don't get why Joselu is our only striker if we're not gonna play him. The way this team is playing right now, obviously is screaming for a striker. This team will be complete if you get a striker. Like, everyone is sending in crosses. Like, we're sending a bunch of crosses in, but there's no one there to ever finish the cross because we don't have a striker. I don't expect Vinny and Rodrigo to jump in the air and header a ball. That's just not what they do. They're just never there anyway. Like, Bellingham headed the ball because he was there, but he's normally not there. I applaud him for finding the space and getting there, but he's normally not there, and nor should he be because we need a striker to be there. I think what makes me the most angry about not having a striker is the fact that we let Harry Kane go to Bayern without any fight. Earlier in the transfer window, it was made clear that Kane wanted Real Madrid and Real Madrid wanted him, or at least Ancelotti wanted him. However, the club refused to sign him, refused to even make a bid. And that's what makes me the most angry. Kane is an elite striker. I would say he's the best striker in the world right now. Maybe second behind Haaland. But regardless, this team needs a striker, and Real Madrid just didn't want to go for him because their obsession with Kylian Mbappe won't let them. I just don't understand. Kylian Mbappe, to me, seems like he's just playing with Real Madrid. At the end of the day, I want him to come to the club. I think Mbappe is the best player in the world. I would love him at Real Madrid. But if we're being honest, I don't think he's going to come. I give it like a 20% chance he comes next season. But right now, I don't think he's going to come. I know he's not going to come. Hopefully I'm proven wrong, but there's 2 weeks left in the transfer window, and we still have no striker. So the fact that Kane went to Bayern and Real Madrid didn't bat an eye makes me angry. Because this team is screaming for a striker, and Kane would have been the exact striker this team needs. But the club's obsession with Kylian Mbappe didn't let that happen. For so many years, this club has not signed any players because they wanted Mbappe. And I think this is the first season it's really going to affect the club. Kane would have been the perfect fit. But now we're left with no striker at all. And right now it's looking okay. It's looking perfect, actually. It's looking great. However, I think over the course of the season, it's going to get really exposed. The fact that we have no striker to rely on. Because we have Joselu, but the club obviously doesn't rely on him. So, what do you expect from Real Madrid this upcoming season? Leave a comment, let me know. Also, leave a comment if you agree or disagree with anything I said. Thank you for watching, and please don't forget to subscribe and also hit that like button. Thank you. I'll see you in the next one.